Hello.
Hello.
Josh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So what I'd love to know about is, first of all, you're a sheep shearer?
Correct.
How long have you been a sheep shearer for?
20 years this year.
20 years?
20 years, yeah.
Oh my God. And was it the first job you ever had?
Yep.
How did you get into it?
My dad was a shearer and a farmer, so it sort of was the natural progression, really.
And is there one time of year that you shear?
This would be the busiest time now.
Why is that?
I think just with the heat and the flies and get the lambs done, so like we're shearing today, so you can get the wool off them and they can be fly free and just run away.
So why is it really necessary to shear sheep?
To keep the ultimate health for the sheep, really, yeah. Because
What happens to them if we don't shear them?
they get over 12 months wool, they get really coddy and wet. You could think of it as in like wearing a really wet jumper, especially when they're pregnant. So they can't really dry. So if you were, say, pregnant or sick and then you had a wet shirt on all the time or a wet jumper, well, then you're going to get more sick. So they get like preg tox, and so they just get really sick when they're pregnant. If they, and they can get really wet. So it's good to shear them just before they have lambs as well.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just good to maintain them. So yeah, with the Australian heat and the environment,
the flies are a problem too, right?
They can be a problem. Yeah.
I remember when I was growing up, it was all about avoiding fly-blown sheep.
But yeah, with shearing you can just keep it maintained. So you got the short wool.
Yep.
And it's harder for the maggots or the fly to lay the maggot to infestate.
Yeah.
Because
that's what will happen.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it myself.
Yeah, and it's very harsh, hard to take.
How do your hands feel after shearing?
It's really greasy. Yeah.
Greasy from?
Yeah.
And this is all wool in here.
200 kilo, 180,
180 kilos per thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of wool.
It is.
Is this just from the last few days?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. How many sheep have you shorn? How many sheep do you shear a day?
It all depends. So yesterday we done 300.
Wow.
So some days you might do a few more, some days you might do a lot less.
How long does it take to shear one sheep for you?
So probably just over a minute, I suppose, a minute and a dash.
And how do you keep them calm while you're shearing them?
I think your energy is a big thing too. If you're on a cool vibe, they'll be on the cool vibe because they're safety by animals. So you got to be able to relate to them when they come out by himself, and then they get a bit crazy.
Right.
Yeah, and in a good season like this, like they're living on good food, like they're
So they're happy.
Yeah, they're very happy.
Right.